Greetings, everybody. This is part two to our healing video. I hope you guys had already seen part one of this video before you look at this one. We're getting our information from this website right here. For those of y'all who don't remember, as a legal disclaimer, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I have read this book myself personally and experienced this book myself and found it very useful and helpful. So therefore, I've desired to share this with you guys. By the way, I go by the name Yis-RoyAl. Some people know me as Archangel Macintosh, and I'm here to pretty much assist you, to assist humanity, and to teach us what we need to know before the faithful time to come comes. And for those of you who don't know what that time is, you will know when the time is nigh. So just have faith and trust that you can make a positive difference, that you can positively influence the world, and that you do matter and can make a great significance in this universe. And that's all it takes. Well, we're going to go ahead and start reading part 2, Healing Level 2. Alright. By the way, get your notepads ready and your pencils so you can take note. You're going to definitely need it. Healing Level 2. Welcome to Chios Level 2. This level will assist you in greatly adding to your healing power and repertoire of techniques. You will learn to channel larger amounts of healing energy into your patient, to sense many simple energetic defects in your patient's aura and chakras, and you will learn many new healing techniques to correct those energetic defects. As you begin your study of this level, you may choose to receive the second Chios attunement. As before, it is not at all required that you receive this attunement should you wish to learn and practice the techniques in this level. But the attunement will assist you in channeling larger amounts of healing energy and will add to your ability to effectively perform the many new healing techniques that you will learn. The second Chios attunement is a more powerful attunement than the first. If you choose to receive it, be sure to once again carefully observe the preparatory steps so that you may gain the full benefits. Introduction. The importance of holistic awareness in action in healing. In your study of Chios Level 1, you began to work with the energy. You began to channel the energy and sense the human energy field with your hands. As you have learned, the energy field is composed of the aura and the chakras, and it is energetic, and it is energetic. Okay, and it is energetic defects within them that result in not at eases, diseases, and afflictions of body, mind, spirit, and soul. Emotion and soul. It's time to learn a little more about this energy field, this pure white light, Ahaya, Shur, Ahaya, and some of these defects that can occur in it. The aura exists in 7 layers, or higher bodies, quote unquote, and each layer of aura corresponds to a different aspect of our being. Each aura layer, like each chakra layer, or each chakra spinning wheel, is a realm, or vortex, spinning vortex, is a realm of being and consciousness. The first layer, or etheric body, is an energetic body that closely follows the outlines of the physical body, and that consists of the energetic operations that support the biological and chemical processes within it. You have begun to sense the energy of this etheric body through your practice of the passing of hands. Alright, pardon me, I'm over here going back and forth. In Chios level 2, you will learn to see this first layer of aura, the emotional body, or the second layer of aura, and the mental body, or third layer of aura, the next two layers above the etheric body. So the first layer is the etheric body, are intimately connected to the emotional life and mental life, respectively. The remaining layers, the fourth through the seventh, have progressively more spiritual functioning. These 7 layers of aura interpenetrate, which mean occupy the same area of space in and around the physical body, but each layer extends a little further beyond the body surface than the layer before, at increments of approximately 4 to 5 inches. The layers exist upon successively high level of energetic vibration, and it is important to understand that these layers are defined by successively higher vibrational level and not by their physical location. Energetic defects commonly occur in any or all of the 7 layers. And during your practice of Chios level 2, you will learn to sense and correct 4 common simple energetic defects in the aura. In Chios level 3, you will learn to sense and heal all the energetic defects of all 7 layers of aura. Give me 1 sec, or I'm going to take 1 sec. Shalom, shalom, peace, peace, hallelujah. All praises to the Almighty I Am Presence. Thank you for my gifts. I appreciate it. Alright, let's continue. The chakra system consists of the 7 major chakras, each of which also corresponds to a different aspect of our being. Each chakra has an important relationship with its corresponding layer of aura. So the chakras correspond with the auras. From the 1st to the 7th chakra, the 1st chakra, for example, is associated with physical vitality, the root chakra, and physical life, and bears a close relationship to the first layer of the aura, which is the etheric body, which is the energetic pattern for the operation for the physical body. The 2nd chakra, the sacral chakra, the sacred chakra, your feeling chakra, the water chakra, is associated with emotions, energy and motion, particularly desire and sexuality, and bears a close relationship to the 2nd layer of the aura, the emotional body. The 3rd chakra is associated with mind, ego, self-empowerment, solar plexus, sometimes pride, especially concepts relating to perception and projection of self, and bears a close relationship with the 3rd layer of aura, the auric field, which is the mental body. The 4th through 7th chakras display successively more complex, and more spiritual mode of functioning, just as their corresponding layers of aura likewise progress to higher, more refined and spiritual levels of operation. Operation. The 7 aura layers and 7 chakras form an energy field around the physical body that supports all the various facets of our worldly life and is both a regulator and indicator, self-regulator and self-indicator of our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual state of being. Energetic defects of the chakras are common, and during your practice of energy healing, Chios Level 2, you will learn to sense and treat one very important energetic defect in chakras, blocked chakras. In Chios Level 3, you will learn to sense and heal all the energetic defects in chakras using many additional powerful techniques. There are many exciting healing techniques you will learn in Chios Levels 2 and 3, but it is important to understand right from the start, ab initio, that it is not these techniques alone but the holistic awareness and action of you, the healer, that makes effective energy healing possible. The human energy field, energetic field, auric field, chakra field is a holistic entity. Your spirit. Every part affects every other part, like ripples in the water. You should never think of the various parts of the energy field, the chakras and the layers of auras and the phenomena within them as separate entities, but as parts of a greater whole that work together. A whole unit, system, organization, an internal organization. Each affects all the others, and to get her together, they comprise the health and state of being of the independent spirit. The layers of aura, for example, are not entirely separate entities. Not only do they comprise the health, the health, and state of being of the independent spirit, the layers of aura, for example, are not entirely separate entities. Not only do they interpenetrate in space, they intimately affect each other. Energetic defects in one layer of aura will often filter through and affect many other layers. Chakras are not entirely separate entities either. The chakra system is one whole system. It works as one, and defects in one chakra will also affect other chakras in the entire system, and also layers of aura. You must not limit your awareness as you employ healing techniques to sense the conditions in the aura and chakras, but must remain open to the entire energy field of your patient instead of remaining too focused on any particular part of the energy field you are working on, any particular energetic phenomenon therein, or upon whatever specific technique you may be using. So since the chakras and the auric field all at the same time, and other stuff at the same time, by just sensing things and going from there. You may be treating, for example, a patient who has energetic defects in his or her first layer of aura, the root chakra, the etheric body, which you have sensed are related to a physical dis-ease that is present. These effects in the etheric layer may have actually filtered down from defects on the second and third layers. However, defects that themselves may be related to those in the fifth, seventh, or other higher layers. Of course, conditions in one or more of the chakras are often intimately involved too. It can be an involved pattern. This is a very common situation. If in treating the condition in the first aura, the first auric field, the etheric body, you limit your awareness to this isolated, energetic condition you are treating, or the specific technique you are using, you will not be aware of the intuitive information that would otherwise come to your awareness. Information on many related conditions on the higher layers of your patient's auric field, related conditions in your patient's chakra field, and correlating conditions in the psychology, the psyche, the subconscious, and life experience of your patient, the baggages of your patient. If, however, you remain open in your awareness, allowing intuitive impressions to form in your whole being as you work, you are far more likely to become aware of all related, connected conditions in the chakra and auric field, as well as the psychology and life of your patient. To maintain and sustain this holistic awareness that allows you to be a clear conduit or channel for this healing knowledge from the field of pure white light consciousness, is crucial to being a successful healing energy healer. Always seek to be aware of and respond to the whole being of your patient, your brother and sister. It is also important to maintain holistic action as you employ all of the various healing techniques that you will learn and use. These techniques are not different from yourself. They're not separate tools that exist apart from your use of them. There is ultimately a unity between you, the energetic field of your patient, spirit, the Most High, I am, the healing technique you are using, and the healing energy itself as each healing is performed. You, your patient's energy field, and whatever healing tool you are using are always one. This is required so you may become a pure channel for the healing power of pure, raw, positive light, consciousness, energy. Remember this as you learn and practice every healing technique in Chios levels 2 and 3. If in using a specific healing technique on a specific part of the energy field, you allow your awareness to contract into this small, particular area of working, you will not be healing your patient with your whole being. So, if in using a specific healing technique on a specific part of the energy field, you allow your awareness to contract into this small particular area of working, you will not be healing your patient with your whole being by doing that. You will not be completely open to all that may be and what is, all possibilities. Clear channel for the healing power of pure white consciousness, pure white energy, pure white light as it flows through you. You should never become preoccupied with particulars, but should release yourself into an expanded awareness and becoming a pure, open channel for the healing power. This is what provides you the ability to provide genuine spiritual healing to your patient. You cultivate this expanded holistic awareness and action through openness. Of all the qualities that you must possess in order to heal effectively, openness, being able to surrender to the highest will, is the most important. You must remain open to the healing knowledge and power coming through you, even while sensing or treating one particular area in your patient's energetic field. If your awareness and action are limited to one part of the energetic field, the electromagnetic field, you are no longer established in a state of unity with your patient, brother and sister, nor have the full knowledge, light, and power of the field of pure white light consciousness available to you. An effective healing treatment is guided by this higher spiritual reality. Ahaya, sure, ahaya. Ahaya, sure, ahaya. Ahaya, sure, ahaya. I am that I am. Almighty I am. Pure white light spirit. A complete understanding and awareness of that, of your patient's condition, emerges in your whole being. You naturally know what techniques to use, and you use them in the state of openness that makes them maximally effective. It is a beautiful, unitary process. True healing work always begins and ends in this holistic awareness and action that openness brings, and never in technique alone. Always heal your patient from your whole being. So be it. Be about it. Simply be. To get the full knowledge and power available from the field of pure white light consciousness, the higher spiritual reality that governs all healing, the highest self, prime creator, and provides the knowledge and power that makes it possible. Always maintain the openness that keeps you a wide, pure channel. As you heal, always allow the knowledge, and power of this higher realm to be your guide, and not any specific guidelines or techniques. Simply sense. You are about to learn many powerful and effective healing techniques and Chios levels 2 and 3, but it is not the techniques themselves that are important. They are designed to assist you in contacting and working with the unlimited knowledge and power of pure white light consciousness that lies within each one of us, and the ways necessary to provide healing. Energy healing is much more than the sum of the many techniques that can be listed or described in any healing book or website. It is a holistic expression of and contained within this higher realm of pure white light consciousness. True energy healing is not contained within anything outside of the I am self, of the Almighty I am, the Almighty Spirit, the Almighty Presence, the Almighty Conscious energy that is conscious of itself. It is intelligent. It is found within you. Alright, so now let's move on to our second stage. So symbols and visualization. Using symbols to call in extra energy. I call light into my being now. Ahaya, sure, ahaya. I call you into my being now. I am that I am. I call you to serve me now. Thank you. A good first step in learning to give more powerful and effective healing treatments is to learn to call in greater amounts of pure white light healing energy into yourself. In fact, the effective use of most of the healing tools you will learn in Chios Level 2 also requires that you have the ability to call in this greater pure white, greater amount of pure white light energy for using in healing. Ahaya. In the first Chios level, you learn how to call in the energy by seeing in your mind's eye, your psychic eye, your energetic eye, your dreams eye, the eye that sees your thoughts, the energy flowing into you from all around you, down your arms and into your hands, and then conducting the energy into your patient. In this level, you will also use healing symbols, which are tools, vehicles for the focus of energy. Vehicles, which mean you're going to be stepping in it like a suit. costume or like a car. Your first important use of healing symbols will be to employ them to greatly add to the amount of energy you call in and channel into your patient. It is possible to call in and channel the energy without using symbols, as you already have done, but your use of symbols will add much to the quality and power of the energy you are able to bring in and channel, because symbols are directions and flows. So energy flows in symbol patterns of symbols. Circle moves in a circular motion. Triangle, energy moves in a triangular motion and stuff like that. And energy can flow up and down like two triangles, one up, one down like a 6-point tetrahedron star. So the symbols will have other uses that you will learn too, such as clearing blocked chakras. There are 3 symbols used in this level of the Chios system: the circle, the trine, and the star, which is the trine all around the circle, which forms a star. These symbols are simply, these symbols are simple and elementary. It is true, but they are also closely related to the elementary essence of all existence. They're simple and close to the essence, and this gives them the potential to be powerful and effective sacred geometry. Humanity has had an instinctive understanding of the powers that move in the physical world, Taurus, like the Taurus symbol, the essence of the powers that make existence possible, the powers that build, form, and give shape. Energy can go in and out of shape and form, to all we know. This instinctive understanding recognizes the shape of these powers, and in the mind's eye, these symbols take the emotional mind's eye. These symbols take shape as representative of the most fundamental and important aspects of the creative power of the field of pure white light consciousness. These symbols are not merely physical shapes. They're universal symbols that correspond to universal patterns of energy and awareness. This is in each symbol, in essence, linked to the shape. They are, in their essence, representations of the ways in which energy and awareness flows in our manifested world, material world, physical world. Because everything builds on top of each other like symbols, or it form on top of each other like shapes, sacred geometry. So everything's based on sacred geometry, and that connects to math and other stuff, because everything is connected. So and therefore they are useful in healing work. Do not think that because these Chios symbols are simple, they cannot be powerful, full of power. At various times in the past, humanity has been much more aware of the power and uses of simple symbols than we are today. In our modern technological civilization, where it is often mistakenly assumed that something must be complex to be powerful. These 3 symbols have been known and used as symbols of power in virtually every culture on Earth and in the magical tradition as well. While there are other symbols that have been used in healing work, these particular symbols are as powerful and potentially more powerful than any. It may interest you to have some idea of the meaning and the essence behind each of these symbols, indicative of the energy patterns they represent, and this is given below. Do not be bound by these descriptions, however. because a true understanding of the flexible essence of these symbols transcends description. The description is only an approximation of an essence to each symbol that is beyond words or ideas. It is important, therefore, not to think of any meaning when using these symbols, but just to be aware of the symbol itself, to feel it, to sense it, to see it. The true meaning and power is inherent in each symbol itself. It will speak to you like the plants, the trees, the wind, the fire, the earth, the air, the ether, all that speaks to you. Everything speaks to you. Even your ground speaks to you. Your clothes talk to you. Sometimes they speak for you. The circle, the sphere, the circle, which is the outline of a circle, not filled in. So it's not colored in. All the other ones will be. Or pardon me, just the star will be. The triangle and the circle won't be colored in. Alright. So the circle, which is the outline of a circle not filled in, is the symbol of wholeness, completion, oneness, unending life force, infinity, and the unity of creation, the beginning and end, Alpha and Omega of all things. It attunes with the all. It is complete and draws together, and encompasses all that is. It also represents duality, inside and out, yin and yang, sun and moon, everything in this circle, man and female, daughter and son, boyfriend, girlfriend, dog and cat, sky and ocean, left and right, east and west, north and south, blah yada yada. Everything's about balance, so it's all encompassing within all this. But it also shows in its completeness that apparent duality resolves itself in unity. So the square and the triangle dissolves into a circle because we're all one. There's no corners, there's no sides, there's no angles. There's just one. All hell and all heaven in one. All demons and all angels in one. Lucifer and Yis-RoyAl all in one. We're one thing. Gotta go beyond those names and titles, man. So this is the pattern of energy and awareness inherent in the shape of the sacred geometry, circle. In healing, one often works with separated polar energies not completely connected or harmonious. The circle not only calls forth polar energies, it pulls them together and resolves them. You will shortly learn to use the circle in combination with the triangle to call in a greater amount of the energy at the beginning ab initio of treatments. When calling in the energy using these two symbols, the circle is used first to draw life energy, wholeness energy from the earth and all around the universe, the galaxies, all realms, using the body life force to receive the universal life energy. The two energies meeting. It uses the energy that is already in the body to receive the energy that exists all around. It assists you, the healer, in opening yourself to and in bringing in the energy. The circle creates an opening of the spirit, a balanced harmony between the spirit and hell, between heaven and earth, spirit and the earth, spirit and nature, heaven and hell. The trine, which is the outline of an equilateral triangle not filled in, is the symbol of penetration to higher levels of consciousness, with one point sticking all the way up, and the base is where all the energy is coming from the bottom, and is shooting up to the top. It increases the rate of vibration of the energy and the vibrational level of your awareness. It increases the rate of vibration of the energy and the vibrational level of your awareness, and awakens the mind to the higher levels. It points upward and connects this world to the higher world. This is the pattern of energy and awareness inherent in the shape of the trine. All the energy from the bottom goes up. Pardon me. Alright, let's continue. It's three sides. It's three quadrants, three directions correspond to the many trinities in spiritual systems, but especially as a symbol of the passing from one to the other, between incarnation and discarnate life, the base points of the trine, with the goal of spiritual growth and rising above the world towards a state of self-realization and spiritual liberation, as well as self-mastery, spiritual mastery. As a symbol of this ascension, it represents a heightened and broadened awareness and a refined perception, because this point at the top, it's also teaching the star to penetrate, the focus, to bring everything to one point. So this is where focus and penetration come from. That's why it broadens awareness. And a refined perception, an ascension to a higher level of reality. When the trine is used at the beginning of healing treatments, it takes the universal life energy, the circle, that has been brought in by the circle, and moves it upwards towards higher vibrational levels. It raises the energy to a higher rate of vibration. This lends a more powerful and purifying effect to the healing energy, and also increases your sensitivity to the energy. The trine leads the spirit towards growth. It is an elevation of the personal spirit as it relates to this existence, arising from the earth to the spiritual, rising from the root chakra to the crown chakra. So become these symbols when you do them. Become them, feel like them. How does it feel like to be a triangle? Now here, this looks like the body. This is the head, this is the right arm, this is the left arm, this is the left, this is the right leg, and this is the left leg. And if you add one more, which would be a 6-point star, that would be like a penis. So penis, legs, 2 arms, head. So now that you brought the energy up from earth after the circle, you're going to shoot it through all 5 points and 5 quadrants and 5 directions of your beingness, as if you're inhaling and exhaling through your skin like a 5-point star or a 6-point star, spinning clockwise and counterclockwise, all at the same time to stillness. The star, a regular 5-pointed star, filled into a solid shape. You might want to start learning how to work with the colors like pure white light or purple, gold, things like that, platinum. It's very important to learn how to work with color. So you would fill this all up with color. It is a channel for energy between our physical world and the field of pure spirit, pure white light consciousness, the almighty I am, which is the spiritual source and essence of all creation. Ahaya, Shur, Ahaya, Halalahaya. It is different from the trine, but can be thought of as the trine symbol, focused and combined with this earth, with the circle. Trine shapes spaced around a circular outline. The star has 5 points pointing in and 5 pointing out. As you can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember that this is the movement in the pattern of the energy. And it's indicative of this use as a the star has 5 points pointing in and 5 points pointing out, indicative of this use as a channel for energy between this world and the higher spiritual reality. Therefore, energy is going in and out all at the same time from all 5 directions, or 6. This is the energy pattern. This is the pattern of energy and awareness inherent in the shape of the star. One way the star is used in Chios is to draw and focus energy from the higher realm into this physical world, to tap the healing power inherent in pure consciousness and channel it down into the physical body to correct major distortions in energy flow which would otherwise be very difficult to correct. So you will also be visualizing them becoming, the patient becoming these symbols, and they're being healed in the same manner and pattern of the shape you are using. You see? So if you need to move their energy up, use the triangle. If their energy is up and everything, or too hyper, overstimulated, or understimulated, use the circle to make them complete. And then once you do that, if someone who don't have energy, you know what I'm saying, and they're lacking energy going up and they're lacking roundedness, then you will use the they're lacking wholeness, you will use the 5-point star or the 6-point star, especially if you're healing prostate, not at EASES and stuff like that. And think of the heart being in the center of all this, where everything is pointing at and coming from. Be right here in the center. Green or pink heart. So alright, let's continue. The star is also very effective when used to treat the 7th chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra. The star portal, as a channel between our worldly life and the realm of pure consciousness, has a close correspondence with the nature of the crown chakra, the 7th chakra, our spiritual totality, the total relationship we have between the world of spirit and our material existence. The energetic pattern inherent in the star conforms with the spiritual nature of the 7th chakra, and so the 7th chakra can be powerfully cleared and energized through use of the star. The star is beyond the earth. It is where there is no beginning and no end, unless you put the star upside down, because then that would mean the energy is going down to earth instead of going up like it is here. And that's where you get the devil's head when you flip it upside down and stuff like that. They're pretty much using our symbols against us instead of to benefit us. So the energetic pattern inherent in the star conforms with the spiritual nature of the 7th, the crown chakra, and so the crown chakra can be powerfully cleared and energized through the use of the star. The star is beyond the earth. It is where there is no beginning and no end, to a broader existence, not even existence, beyond existence. Beyond existence. As we all exist on this earth now, we also exist above existence. As you might stand on the shore and watch the waves of the ocean, feeling a stirring within the tummy, the star calls forth the beyond and all times. It is our higher self, the almighty I am self, the totality of our being, holiness, to be whole. The star is a channel to a realm beyond time and space. It is the light above us and in us, and leads to an understanding of eternity. eternity, eternal. Using visualization to direct energy. The ability of these three Chios symbols to direct energy is activated by visualizing them, emotionally visualizing them, having faith that it's working, that it has worked before, that you have done this before, this has been done. It's where that is happening again, and you remember, remember. Visualization is a very useful tool in healing because it enables you to direct energy in many different ways. Energy follows thought. Energy flows where thought goes. Energy flows where penetration is being placed. Energy flows to where you're focusing. Energy flows to where you're laser beaming. Is a well-known maxim, and the meaning of this saying is that the proper visualization of energy flow in your mind's eye is sufficient to direct the energy in whatever manner you are visualizing. This may be done by visualizing the flow of energy itself. How would it feel for the energy to flow through me? What are the possibilities? And whatever pattern desired, or through other methods. The use of symbols which represent patterns of energy, flow being an important example. When you visualize a pattern of energy flow in your mind's eye, the energy is activated to flow in that manner, which means you can create your own energetic patterns to heal certain things as well, by visualizing those patterns, or the body, or the outline, or things like that. Visualizing the symbols is almost like visualizing the body. So there's a mix of how you can do this. Or you can visualize the symbol being around their body or your body. When you visualize the symbol in your mind's eye, the nature of energy flow that is contained in the essence of that symbol, the sacred geometry, is activate, and the energy flows according to that nature. According to that nature. Both of these uses of visualization are important and will be used in Chios level 2, in this healing level 2. In order to make effective use of this ability to direct energy through visualization, however, you must visualize in the proper way. When you visualize an energy flow, for example, it is important to understand that visualization is not the same as thinking about the desired energy flow. You're not thinking about it, you're visualizing. You're actually creating a scene in your head in a play. Not just thinking about it like, oh, I wonder if this is how it works, or I want. No thinking. Just be, just do. And do not pretend to see the energy flow. Sense the energy flow. But this is a process of sensing and becoming the energy flow in your mind's eye. So you're sensing the energy flow with your being, your whole being, in your mind's eye. And you're becoming the energy flow as you sense the energy flow while you're visualizing the energy flow. So visualize the energy flow. Don't pretend like I believe the energy is flowing this way. No, the energy is flowing this way. This is how I want the energy to move. This is how I want the energy to flow. I am in control of how this ship sails and how this ship flows. Therefore, all I have to do is direct myself, and the ship will go where my focus is placed. Energy flow where thought goes. So visualizing in the proper way by sensing and becoming the desired energy or the visualized energy flow allows you to become a pure channel for the healing power of pure white light consciousness, which is what actually directs the energy in the manner visualized and cause it to heal the energetic the electromagnetic energetic field of your patient in the manner required. The push and pull field, push and pull, attract and repel field, electromagnetic, male and female, feminine, masculine, energetic field. When you visualize a symbol, it is similarly important that you sense and become one with the symbol and not merely think about it or pretend to see it. This proper visualization of the symbol is what activates the inner essence, the inherent power of the symbol from the field of pure white light consciousness, and sets the energy flow into motion according to the pattern of energy flow that the symbol represents. Visualization is the process of maintaining a particular symbol or a pattern of energy flow in your awareness, in your consciousness, in your focus, in your grip, in a complete and effortless way with integrity, in agility, and stamina, mental stamina. It must be effortless because you are creating a pure channel in yourself. Effort is an imposition of your mind and clouds the real power which flows through you. This is this proper practice of visualization and effortless sensing and becoming. You are the flow of energy, spirit, life, source. You are the symbol. In visualization, as with every healing tool you will learn in Chios, the power ultimately comes from the connection to pure white light, spirit, consciousness, energy that lies within you. In Chios, you will learn techniques that will often require you to visualize a desired flow or pattern of energy, a symbol, or even both at the same time. Ahaya, sure, ahaya. Every technique that you will learn and use to heal the various defects that you will encounter in the energetic field of your patients will require you to use your visualization ability in some way. Every time you will need to use visualization in this correct manner during Chios levels 2 and 3, we will specify that you visualize, sense, and become whatever is required. So you become a pure channel, vessel, medium, and conduit for healing power in whatever form you need it to heal. You begin to use your visualization ability in Chios level 1 when you learn to call in the energy and the light and the spirit at the beginning of treatment. You begin to see in your mind's eye, your psychic eye, your energetic eye, the eye that sees energy, the energy flowing into you, conducting through you, and then into your patient. Now you will employ your power of visualization to add the visualization of two Chios symbols, the circle and the trine, to more powerfully bring in and raise the vibrational rate of the energy so that you can channel a greater quality, a quantity, and quality of pure white light energy into your patient, your brother or sister. It is your natural ability to call in the energy and refine it. In this way, your visualization of the energy coming into you and the visualization of the symbols merely activates this ability. If you have begun to learn the practice of Chios meditation, you will have a good understanding of the process of visualization already, and your experience of it through your meditation practice will be of great benefit to you in your use of these symbols and the various other healing techniques in this level. If you have not yet studied Chios meditation, that's fine. The following exercise will give you some practice in this correct method of visualization by visualizing the Chios symbols. Here we go. Get ready to do this exercise with me. 1. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed, and seek a calmness. A quietness in your mind. Where there is nothing but void and stillness. Now imagine in your mind's eye the circle. Emotionally visualize with your whole being in mind's eye the circle. Now, do not merely think about or pretend to see this circle here, now, when present, but begin to feel its circular shape, its circular characteristic, its circular pattern and direction with your whole being. Visualize this circle. Ask yourself, how does it feel to be that shape? Feel that you are the circle, sphere. And should other feelings or thoughts come up, simply let them come and go. Drop them. Ignore them. Allow them to become unimportant as you just maintain your focus and awareness on sensing the circular shape of the circle alone. Allow them to become unimportant as you just return your focus of awareness to sensing only the circular shape of the circle alone. Spiritually sense this. 2. Seek to merge with the circle. Sense emergence. You are merging with the circle, the sphere. Feel your entire being sensing, moving into, and becoming one with this holy circle, this all-encompassing circle, this globe. If you find yourself thinking about the circle, stop thinking and just become it. Be it, here, now, and present. If you find yourself pretending to see the circle, release the visual portion of your awareness of it. The portion of your awareness that sees it as if you were using your eyes. And just become it. Do not think about or pretend to see it. Be it and sense it effortlessly. Continue sensing yourself as the circle for a moment. Then end the exercise by stopping your sensing of the circle and resting for a moment with your eyes closed. Repeat this exercise with the other two Chios symbols to gain a sense of them. Also, the trine is sensed in its outline shape, but the star is sensed more as a solid, filled-in object with its points. So it feels like a filled-in object, the star. Calling in the energy using visualization of symbols. You are now ready to call in the energy using the circle and the trine. In visualizing, the energy begin to flow into you, and in visualizing these symbols in order to increase and refine its flow, fine-tune its flow. Be sure to remember that your visualizations must be done effortlessly and with a release to the energy. Surrender to the energy. Give in to the energy. Sense the energy. Become the energy. To call in the light energy using visualization of these symbols, follow this procedure. 1. Stand by yourself for a moment, eyes closed, and visualize the energy beginning to flow into you, in and out. As if you're focusing on the breath. In and out. The energy flows in and out of your pores, in and out of your skin, in and out of your consciousness, in and out of your body, in and out of your being. Breathe the life force in and out of your being. Really see and feel it coming into you from all around. Coursing through your body, coursing through your shoulders and arms, coursing down your hands into your palm. Feel it begin to collect in your hands, in your fingers, your fingernails and fingertips. Visualize this energy flowing into you. Not by thinking or pretending to see, but now by effortlessly sensing and becoming this energy flow in your mind's eye. Now visualize, sense, and become the circle. Sense yourself as the holy circle. And then feel the holy circle as being composed of a white light, pure white luminescent light, brought to a dazzling, flaring brightness of light, pure white light blazing, fiery, pure white light, and held in the mind for about 10 seconds and then dim. And then dimmed. Bring the circle to brightness in this way for 2 additional times, for a total of 3 times, and then dimmed. Visualize, sense, and become the trine. Sense yourself as the trine. And then feel the trine brought to a dazzling, flaring brightness held in the mind for about 10 seconds. And then dimmed. Bring the trine to brightness in this way for 2 additional times, for a total of 3 times, then dimmed. Now, visualize, sense, and become the holy circle again, brought to a final, single, quieting brightness, unlike a flare. A brightness that is held in your mind for about 10 seconds and then swells and fills out into you, a warm light sufficing into your entire body. You will sense the greater energy as a stimulating feeling in your body and hands. The harnessing of the energy provides a sensation in the body similar to what you experience when you feel strong emotions. You should feel a definite tingling and some degree of heat in your hands now that you've learned to call in greater amounts of the energy and raise its vibrational rate. Note that the star is never used at the beginning of treatment when calling in the energy. You have now opened yourself up to channel much larger amounts of the energy into your brother and sisters, and will also experience more power in performing the many healing tools you will learn in this energy healing level 2. From now on, begin your healing treatments by calling in the energy using visualization of symbols using the steps above. Alrighty, let's continue. Alright, simple energetic defects. Alright, simple energetic defects of the aura and chakras. After learning how to call greater amounts of energy into yourself for use in healing, your next step is to begin to learn how to sense and then treat some of the common energetic defects you will encounter in the aura and chakras of your patients, brothers and sisters. The nature of these energetic defects will be discussed first. Then you will learn several new techniques for detecting them. And finally, during the remainder of Chios Level 2, you will learn various specific techniques for their correction. There are a total of 4 potential energetic defects of the aura that you will learn to treat in this level. They are energetic impurities in the aura, leaks and tears in the aura layers, energy depletion in the aura and disturbance of energy flow in the body energy. So we have energetic impurities, leaks and tears, energy depletion, and disturbance of energy flow, which will be similar to blocks. The 5th condition you will learn to treat is blocked chakras. Alright, there we go. So it's a little bit different. Blocked chakras. Alright, blocked chakras. Blocked chakras are chakras in which the upward flow of energy that usually ascends in the central energy channel through the entire chakra system, Shashuma, the spinal column, and the spirit, has become restricted or stopped at one or more particular chakra points. Blocked chakras do not just restrict this upward flow of energy, however, but restrict the entire flow of energy through that chakra. Each chakra does not merely conduct the energy upwards through the central energy channel to the next chakra above it, but also brings energy into itself from all around, conducts it through itself, and then sends it to the entirety of the energetic field, including the physical body. Blockage of a chakra affects both aspects of the energy flow through the chakra, and so a blocked chakra has a very deleterious effect on the entire energy field of your patient. Deleterious. Generally, a patient will usually exhibit at least one, and often more, blocked chakras. Blocked chakras usually coincide with certain psychological core issues, with certain existential biases that your patient has adopted in his or her relationship to reality. These existential biases inhibit the wider range of self awareness and action available to your patient, restricting it to a limited range of expression. Often they are tied to the emotions, although mental and spiritual aspects of the being are invariably involved, and, and often relationships with other persons. The entire life process of your patient becomes restricted because the operation of the chakras is so central to the healthy functioning of the entire being. It is very important to become aware of and correct any defective conditions in them. It is very common to find blocked 4th, 5th, and 6th chakras on patients, which will be the heart chakra, throat chakra, and third eye. Blocked 2nd, 3rd, and 7th chakras are also fairly common, which will be the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and crown chakra. While blocked 1st chakras, which is the root chakra, are somewhat less common. Some patients will have only one blocked chakra, and many other patients will have 2 or even more blocked chakras. Very often a low one and a high one, for example. When 2 or more blocked chakras are present in your patient, it is usually indicative of more than one cause at work. Different causes in different chakras, although they may have some relationship to each other. Sometimes patients will exhibit a chakra that is chronically blocked, as well as another chakra or chakras that are blocked occasionally, with changes in the individual's life. Unblocking chakras in concert with other techniques often provides a great deal of emotional, mental, and spiritual clearing for your patient and prevents physical dis-ease too. Leaks and tears. The aura is composed of 7 discrete interpenetrating layers, as previously described. Leaks and tears of the aura are areas where the fabric of one or more aura layers have been damaged. Leaks and tears are treated using the same technique, but have important differences. Leaks generally occur primarily on the first layer of aura, the etheric aura, the layer closest to the physical body. They are regions where the energy of the energetic field is being slowly dissipated, leaking away, instead of being retained in its normal pattern, like the heart chakra. Leaks may be limited to a wearing thin of the aura layer, as if your shield is getting thinner and thinner. The thinner your shield, the weaker it gets, you see? So your shield have to be thick, so does your auric field. As a wearing thin of fabric might allow for a loss of protection and weakening of a fabric garment, spiritual garment, resulting in a loss of body heat. Leaks of the aura reflect a weakening and loss of integrity of the aura layer, like having a hole in a cup, or tear in something, or a leak, resulting in a loss of energy. This loss of energy that results from leaks is detrimental to your patient because it lessens the strength of the life energy upon which every aspect of life depends. Leaks are generally found over areas of the physical body that have been subject to wear, strain, or physical trauma of some kind, and are often found over joints. Usually they are found on the front of the body. The knee, shoulder, and hips are very common places to find them. They are also sometimes found near the neck, the ankles, and the elbows, where everything bends. Tears, unlike leaks, usually occur in the higher layers of aura above the first layer and often extend through multiple layers. Tears are similar to leaks in that they are regions where the aura layers have been damaged, resulting in energy loss. Tears, however, are a more severe form of damage. They can be likened to an actual tear of the field, like tearing a fabric, as a tear in fabric might serve to completely destroy the covering. Tears in the aura are more like complete openings. They are holes, regions of complete loss of field integrity, and are not more harmful to your patient. Pardon me, and are more harmful to your patient. Whereas leaks are a smaller and more gradual loss of energy, tears are usually a more serious loss of energy. Visualize it. A tear compared to a leak. Tears can also allow for invasion of unhealthy energies from outside your patient and into your patient's energy field. Tears are therefore a double hazard for your patient. They are a loss of energy dissipating from inside your patient's field and flowing out, and a loss of protection from undesirable energies flowing from outside your patient's field and coming in. Tears can exist on any layer of aura, but most often occur in the middle layers. They, they, they can begin on the first layer, but it is not common. They usually begin on the second, third, or fourth layer, or even higher layers, and frequently extend through 2, 3, or more layers above. It is not uncommon for tears to extend all the way to the 7th layer of aura. Each patient is unique, however, and tears can begin on any layer and extend through any number of layers. Tears, like leaks, are often related to stress of some kind, but tears, as a more severe form of damage, are often related to emotional, mental, or spiritual stresses, or past traumatic experiences. Some traumas are severe enough to cause tears in 2, 3, or even more of the higher aura layers, including, including most of the layers and up to the 7th layer. Large tears on multiple layers of aura result not merely in serious energy loss, but also in further psychic vulnerability, energetic vulnerability, spiritual vulnerability. These tears are often related to traumas of various kinds and or issues from past and or present dysfunctional relationships. Tears are usually found only on the front of the body and can be large or small. The large, catastrophic tears that extend through a number of layers are usually found over various parts of the torso, the abdomen, or chest area. Also, they can sometimes occur elsewhere too. It is of great benefit to your patient to correct these damaged areas of the energetic field layers. It prevents both the serious energy loss and the psychic vulnerability tears create. So, auric energetic impurities. Auric energetic impurities are unhealthy, stagnant, dark energies which have accumulated in the auric field in certain areas. They are energies which are not necessary for the normal, healthy, energetic functioning of the electromagnetic energetic field. They do not function according to the laws and normal flow of healthy energies, but instead inhibit or act as blockages to the free flow of bright, clear, healthy energy. Areas of auric energy impurities can exist on any of the 7 layers of aura. These unhealthy energy impurities can contribute to physical not at ease or problems in your patient's emotional, mental, or spiritual life. In Chios level 2, you will remove auric energy impurities that have accumulated in various locations down near the body surface of your patient within a maximum of 1 to 1.5 feet above the body surface, yet usually closer. These auric energy impurities are often associated with the first, second, third, and fourth layers of aura, but can be associated with any layer. These areas frequently appear as and are often likened to clouds of dark energy, and such clouds of energy impurities often include energies on several layers of aura. The energies on one layer are associated with energies on adjacent layers that exist in the same zone or cloud. Auric energy impurities in these areas or clouds are stuck to the energy field at certain locations, almost as though with static electricity. Because the aura layers also exist inside the space occupied by the physical body, these areas of energy impurity can be partially inside the body as well. Auric energy impurities on the aura layers relate to ill conditions in your patient's body, emotions, mind, and spirit. On the first layer, they can be the energetic leftovers of physical trauma or conditions of ill health inside the body. On the second or third layers, they are patterns of unhealthy negative emotions or negative thought forms that are being held by your patient and are the leftovers of trauma or psychological issues and negative feelings and beliefs your patient has otherwise acquired during life. On the higher layers, these impurities have affected your patient's spiritual state of being. Often, impurities on one layer will be closely associated with those occupying the same general area, yet on other layers. Impurities on the fourth layer on the fourth layer that interfere with the expression of love, your heart chakra, for example, will be associated with impurities on the third layer, corresponding to negative thought forms about self and other. Impurities on the second layer corresponding to core negative emotions, and unhealthy energies on the first layer that have caused physical affliction or dis-ease. Sometimes unhealthy energies that have invaded your patient's energy field from outside, from other people, can contribute to and become enmeshed with these auric energetic impurities your patient has generated in his or her own energetic field. Auric energy impurities are commonly found on patients. They generally appear on the front of the body, often around the head, face, neck, shoulders, chest, lower abdomen, or hips. They are also sometimes found over one or more chakras, often the fourth, seventh, or second. It is very desirable to be able to detect and then remove these unhealthy and detrimental energies from your patient's aura. Removing these energies in conjunction with the unblocking of chakras provides a great deal of emotional and mental clearing for your patient. Energy depletion. Energy depletion is a weakness in the overall global energy of the energetic field. It is a lack of sufficient energy to give the energy field vibrant health and to adequately support the life process of your patient on all levels. It is usually manifest as a condition of low or depleted energy on the entire aura, like low energy, on all layers of the aura, Some weak chakras may be present as well, yet these are treated separately, as you will learn in Chios level 3. When the strength of the life energy in your patient's energy field becomes too low, the body, emotions, and mind become less integral in their operation, and your patient becomes more susceptible to illnesses and afflictions of various sorts from this weakened energy alone. This condition of weakened natural energy also makes it much easier for unhealthy outside energies, external energies, to invade the inner energetic field at whatever points are weakest. The unhealthy outside energies often lodge themselves in the aura layers, sucking on you like a leech, and filter through them, and will also eventually affect some of the chakras. The healthy protective function, a strong aura normally provides is lost. So the healthy protective function a strong aura normally provides is then lost or depleted. This not only or not completed, discompleted, depleted. This not only results in the condition of diminished overall circle health in the independent spirit, but can be an important contributing factor to serious illness, physical, emotional, or mental. Even when serious illness is not yet present, energy depletion, if left untreated, will make it considerably more likely that serious illness will eventually result. So this condition of energy depletion can occur not only in the entire energy field, but also sometimes in those portions of the field over certain bodily areas. This condition, which can sometimes be found over the lower legs or arms, is termed local energy depletion to distinguish it from the more common and more serious overall or global energy depletion. This local energy depletion is most commonly found in the lower legs, although it sometimes occurs in the lower arms as well. It is very desirable to correct the condition of energy depletion when it is found, and to do so is a great contribution to your patient, especially if he or she is suffering from or susceptible to serious illnesses. So disturbance in energy flow. Disturbance in energy flow is a condition of irregularity or disruption in the pattern of the flow of the life energy in and immediately around the physical body, like interference. It is not a condition that exists in the layers of the aura above the body, but in the body energy system. The energy in your patient's body, actually to a level about 1 inch above the skin, flows in a normal heal-thee pattern, in a pattern of energy channels, upon which energetic and bodily health depends. This pattern has been described in acupuncture and various meridian-based energy therapies. The central energy channel along the spine is the largest and by far most important of these channels. But there is a system of smaller channels that bring the energy to all organs and tissues of the body. Sometimes the pattern of energy flow in many or most channels in the body becomes erratic and uneven from various disturbances in your patient, or even completely disrupted from its normal heal-thee paths. This disturbance in the flow eventually results in physical maladies and other unheal-thee consequences for your brother or sister. Should the condition remain untreated, this is a global disturbance in energy flow, which affects the flow of energy in the most or all of the body, and is not tied to any particular location. Disturbance of energy flow can also occur in specific regions too. The energy can become disrupted and diverted from certain specific pathways. This disturbance of energy flow in certain particular areas is called local disturbance in energy flow. To distinguish it from the somewhat more common global or overall or complete disturbance in the flow of the life energy. In Chios, these two forms of disturbance in energy flow are treated using the same technique. The disturbance is treated either globally, all over the body, or more specifically according to the pathways that have been disrupted. When disturbances of energy flow are sensed, they can be corrected, and it is beneficial to the energetic health of your patient to do so. This acts to prevent potential afflictions and not at ease in the organs and tissues of the body. So the four depletions or block chakras, leaks and tears, auric energy impurities, energy depletion, and disturbances in energy flow. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pause on this one for right now. And we're gonna when we come back, we will begin with reading the auras and chakras. This should involve some pictures too, so we can learn a little bit. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hope you guys are learning a lot. We have a long way to go, so take this one bite at a time. Learn as much as you can, hear as much as you can, then take a break and rest so you can absorb what you received today and from the rest of the videos. And stick with this. Stick with this. Continue on with me. Let's make it all the way to the end so you can feel accomplished and proud of yourself and feel like you accomplished something, you see? I wish you guys a wonderful day. Shalom, much blessings, and may the pure white light spirit continue to guide you and keep you safe. Aman.